To you about No More Innocence, which for those who do not know is an EXE Sonic horror thingamabob, rooted in Japanese mythology slash folklore. And it was interesting, and I've got some stuff to say. My facial expressions made me look like a tweaker. So essentially, to make a long story short, for those who do not know, No More Innocence is a yokai who attaches onto a Sonic game that creates a sort of addictive feedback, right? So you cannot stop wanting to play Sonic over and over and over, and basically feeds off this sort of nostalgia and eats away at your innocence until, well, there's no more innocence. Trademark. Um, Seriously, guys, he got that copy written. If you use it, like I just did, you're gonna owe him 25 cents per time you say it. And don't think you're safe with NMI. Then you're gonna owe him five. Don't ask what yokais do with money. I think they buy toasted bagels and a bag of croutons. Anyhow, and I do like I do like the premise. I love the story. It is so much fun. But where my problem comes in is the design. So I don't mind extreme changes to, like characters. I enjoy Shin Sonic. I like Birkin from RE2. I love the Ink Demon. I'm no stranger to, my favorite is Cosmic Horror. I'm no stranger to, big changes, but when tackling something like a famous character, silhouette is important. And I feel like for as cool as No More Innocence is, I owe him 50 cents now. I feel like the design gets too overcomplicated. At first, it starts as a sort of Linky Sonic-esque thing. The face is a little much, very hard on the eyes, but it's not a horrible design. I don't care for it, but it's not bad. You can see elements in there that's like, okay, that's a Sonic thing, kind of. But my problem is, as it goes on, it gets less and less recognizable and fails as a Sonic horror for me because with Sonic horror, silhouette is everything. And the more it strays from Sonic, the more it's like it might as well not have made it a Sonic thing, right? Because it gets to a point where it is unrecognizable anymore. And it just starts veering into over design for what it's attempting. And I just feel like the best kind of designs push the character to its limits while still maintaining recognizability. I feel like even at its early stage, if I did not know Sonic and I looked at No More Innocence, I now owe him 75 cents. I just would not know that's Sonic. In fact, when I heard No More Innocence, now I owe him $1, was coming to Outcome Memories, or at least was planned to, and I saw the gameplay, I had no idea what that was. I genuinely thought it could be one of two things. Either an EXE I don't know about, or a OC made by the devs that's not Sonic related. And I genuinely thought it was a non-Sonic related OC. And I feel like that's not great. I feel like, for me personally, um, the story is a 10 out of 10 linked to a very, 4 out of 10 design. I find that for my taste, Shin Sonic does what um what No More Innocence, $1.25, don't. And it's just not for me. I guess this has been a long-winded yap session way of saying I think No More Innocence, $1.50, has a lot of potential, but fails to live up to it design-wise and becomes kind of over-designed. I don't want to say anything like garbage or slop because that's too far, but it just becomes an over-designed mess of a character, and I just don't feel like it does the subgenre rather, justice. And yeah, I hope in future more people push designs away from that, I think Starved and Shin Sonic are great examples of pushing a silhouette while staying iconic. But that's all I got for this one. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button if that even still exists anymore. If you're on mobile, if you just like share from a group chat to make fun of me my stupid video. And no more, say no more innocence. I $1.75 a bajillion times, and then I'll invest in his stocks so I can get stupid rich and buy a badger that plays bingo on in a bog. See you, Space Cowboy.